Whoa, breaking news, guys! I just woke up and I wake up to these news. You guys heard the title right. We have 4 Transformers movies in the works. And sorry if I'm a bit tired. I'm trying to get this video out as fast as possible. I'm gonna have my birthday live stream at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, this video, I'm sorry if it's like a little rush and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. Look, we have 5 Transformers movies currently in development. Now, these comes from some very credible news sources and even like other credible news sources that are also reporting on it. So I actually really do believe this. But dude, in between these news and the Skybound Transformers, TV series we're getting, dude, we're so back. People were saying Transformers is dead, Transformers is dead, Transformers is dead. Dude, just like that, we're back. We're so back. Cue the clip! Okay, so the Transformers movies we're getting, apparently, first off, we're getting a project set by Josh Cooley, who's set to direct a live-action film. Now, Josh Cooley is actually director of Transformers 1, and before you say it, no, it's not gonna be Transformers 2. We're not getting a sequel to Transformers 1, he has been very clear about it, but I feel like Josh Cooley has been trolling us, because ever since Transformers 1 came out, people have been asking him, hey, will we ever get that Transformers 2? Is Transformers 2 on the table? And he always said that Paramount has no plans on making a Transformers 2. However, I feel like we should have read his words a bit more carefully, because, yeah, they had no plans on Transformers 2, because we're getting a live-action movie instead. So this kinda does confirm my theory that, because the failure of Transformers 1 in the box office, Paramount just thinks that animated Transformers movies are a bad idea, so they're just gonna stick with live action. Which is really a shame, because Transformers 2 has so much potential and Transformers 1 was so great, but it is what it is. Next up is the Transformers and GI.Joe Crossover, which we've been hearing things about for the longest time, but so far we have no set director. Amongst all that, there's also rumors saying that Michael Bay is going to potentially direct the next live action film for the Transformers franchise. Now, this could be the GI.Joe crossover, and I think that makes the most amount of sense. I feel like those characters will fit really well with Michael Bay and his style. But we don't know, this could be its own separate thing, and Michael Bay might direct some other Transformers spin-off or whatever, but I feel like this could be like the GI.Joe crossover. But people are saying that this is his own thing that he's doing, and it won't be related to the GI.Joe crossover. But again, only time will tell. And finally, we have 2 additional Transformers projects that are still in its early stages. And the reason why we're getting so many Transformers movies, especially live action, is because, well, after the failure of TF1, apparently Paramount is not convinced that live action is the way to go for Transformers, which it kinda is, but at the same time, that's kinda sad. And also because Paramount gets to keep the rights as long as a movie is in production by 2029. Now, despite the underperformance by Transformers 1, and arguably Rise of the Beast, but that's because Rise of the Beast had tough competition, the Transformers live action movies, it's still a franchise that I'm pretty sure Paramount might not want to lose. So my guess is that they need to start, making production for the G.I. Joe movie or any of the other Transformers movies they're working on. So this kind of puts pressure on Paramount to start working on these Transformers movies before 2029, which I don't know when exactly it means we'll see one of these projects, be fully developed. It's nice to know that they're being worked on. It's nice to know that there's hope and that, it's not like Transformers is dead. Like, we're gonna get 5 movies, which is good. But then again, keep some skepticism, because while I do think the rumors are true and I do think there's like 5 Transformers projects that are currently being worked on, at the same time, remember that for the time of the last night, they already made kind of their own plans for a little cinematic universe. They had like the whole writer's room, and they were like working on, different early stages of so many movies, like, the original Bumblebee spin-off movie that was going to take place in World War II, Operation Skyfire, and Transformers Night, which those are probably canceled projects I should talk about eventually, but not today. But yeah, guys, these are actually some really, really big news. I did not expect these whatsoever. Because earlier this week, I also reported on the fact that we are apparently getting a Transformers Energon Universe TV series on the same lines as in... And it's even, produced by Robert Kirkman himself, who, conveniently, funny enough, just yesterday, it got confirmed that Robert Kirkman is taking over the Skybound comics. The original, artists and writers are leaving, and instead, the story is being handed on to Robert Kirkman and a few other people. Which, it just adds more to the theory, the rumors that, yes, this is actually gonna happen. So, it's looking more and more like we might actually get that Energon Skybound universe. TV series to coincide with the G.I.Joe crossover, which is actually in fact happening according to these rumors. Now, while these are all rumors and it means that there's a chance that they might actually not happen, I don't know, like the fact that this came out just as the TV, stuff for Skybound got announced, and all these coincidences, I don't know. I actually really do believe that these are real. I'm pretty confident the sources reporting on them are pretty, reliable. So this is not like just some random guy on Reddit saying, "Well, my dad works for Paramount and he told me this." No, it's not like that. This is actually a credible source. So yeah, guys, these are actually pretty amazing news. I was not expecting them whatsoever. Again, these could be false. They might not happen, but again, like I said, but the fact that they're being mentioned by so many credible sources leads me to believe that they're probably most likely true. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, and if next month we do end up getting our first trailer or the official announcement for the, Transformers Skybound TV series, then I feel like the chances of these things becoming true increase dramatically. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Also, don't forget that later today at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna be having my birthday live stream. We're gonna be having fun. It's gonna be a little longer than usual. And yeah, if you guys want to join me to celebrate my birthday and stuff like that, I'll be really happy to see you guys there. Also, I just realized this was one hell of a birthday gift. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. Do you guys think that there's some validity to these rumors? You think people are, BSing? And are you excited for the potential Transformers X GI.Joe crossover? I've been against it since day one, in all honesty, but I'd rather have a Transformers movie than not have a Transformers movie. So you know what? I'm willing to put up with it and even give it a chance. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. So always don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do the annoying YouTuber stuff the algorithm likes so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys.